Hare Krishna. Our dear Gaurang Prabhu tells a very interesting and a humorous story. One time there were 3 friends and all the friends decided to make a kheer together. The kheer was so little, it was enough only for one person. So they all had a unique plan. They decided that they will all go to sleep and whoever has the best dream will eat the kheer. So all the 3 friends went to sleep. After some time when they got up, the first friend said, I had the most amazing dream. I have to eat the kheer. I went to Brahmalok in my dream and Brahmalok is such an amazing place. I actually met Lord Brahma. So I am supposed to eat the kheer. The second friend said, this is nothing. In my dream, I went to Shivlok. I went to Kailash and I met Lord Shiva. Such an amazing dream. I am supposed to eat that kheer. Both these friends looked at the third friend and asked him, what was your dream? The third friend said, Hanumanji came in my dream and Hanumanji showed his fist and told me, eat that kheer, otherwise I will beat you. So both the friends got shocked. What did you do? The third friend said, I had to eat that kheer. Hanumanji will beat me up. Both the friends said, why you all didn't come to wake us up? So this fellow said, I actually came, but you went to Brahmalok and the other person went to Kailash. So therefore I decided I will eat the kheer myself. So this is the friendship of this world, so-called friendship of this world. So many times the relationship in this world is quite superficial. As it is explained, you scratch my back, I will scratch your back. As soon as you stop scratching my back, I will stop scratching your back. It's all reciprocal. What is in it for me? But true friendship or true relationship to last has to be based on selfless service. Thinking about the other person more than yourself. And what better friendship than the friendship of Krishna and Sudama? Anytime there is Friendship Day, everyone you will see has this picture of Krishna and Sudama. Such a beautiful friendship. Krishna and Sudama became friends in childhood in the Gurukul, in the ashram of Sandipani Muni. And they were such thick friends. Even though Sudama was born in a poor Brahmana family and Krishna was born in a royal family, still they developed thick friendship. And after the Gurukul days, they got separated. Krishna went to become Dwarkadish. Sudama still remained a poor Brahmana. They didn't meet for years together. But then finally, when Sudama's wife told Sudama, you have to go to Krishna and ask him something. We are so poor, we don't have anything to eat. So Sudama decided, I'll go to Dwarka, but I will not ask anything from Krishna. Because how can I ask anything from a friend? In fact, I will go to give Krishna something. So this is the beauty of this relationship, where each person is thinking about the other, completely selfless. And when Sudama goes to Dwarka and meets Krishna, Krishna has so much love for Sudama. Even though Krishna is now the king of Dwarka, he is a royal king, and Sudama is a poor Brahmana, he comes with tattered clothes. Krishna is not thinking about his status. What will people think? What will people think if they take a selfie of me and Sudama and put it in social media? My name will get spoiled. Krishna is not bothered at all. Krishna makes Sudama sit on his bed and Krishna personally worships and washes the feet of Sudama. That is the love and friendship that Krishna shared with Sudama. So therefore, and in fact, the Bhagavatam explains that even though Sudama actually went to ask something from Krishna, he didn't have the guts, the courage to ask. And Krishna knew why Sudama came. And therefore, without giving anything to Sudama in front of him, when Sudama came back to his house, Krishna arranged a royal palace for Sudama. So this is the beautiful relationship and the beautiful example of friendship between Krishna and Sudama. Completely selfless. In the same scriptures, we have another story, exactly similar story, but with a different ending. This is the story of King Drupad and Dronacharya. Both of them were thick friends. Like Krishna was a king and Sudama was a Brahmana. Similarly, Drupad was a king and Dronacharya was a Brahmana. Both of them studied under the same Gurukul. And in their childhood, Drupad promised Dronacharya saying that when I become the king, I will give half my kingdom to you. And they parted ways. And years later they met again. Just like Krishna and Sudama met again, Dronacharya also went to the kingdom of Drupad, asking for half the kingdom. Imagine, Sudama goes to Dwarka not asking for anything, to give something to Krishna, and here Dronacharya, the same Brahmana, is going to the kingdom of Drupad to ask a kingdom, half the share. And Drupad very casually tells Dronacharya, "Who are you? I don't know you. Childhood friends are gone. Now friendship is among equals." And this friendship took such turns and became so bad. They became such bitter enemies that both of them took revenge and killed each other in the Mahabharata war. So on one hand, you have the example of Krishna and Sudama, a very beautiful friendship. And on the other hand, a similar story of Drupad and Dronacharya, which landed into complete wrong direction. What is the difference? The difference is, in real friendship, one focuses on the other person, not on oneself. One has a very selfless attitude. But in a very formal kind of relationship, in a very selfish relationship, when one focuses on one's own selfish desire, the relationship doesn't last. Therefore, as someone said, to sail the difficult waters of this world through difficult times, one needs a ship. Just like to sail across an ocean, one needs a ship. Similarly, to sail in the difficult, turbulent waters of this world, one needs a ship, friendship or a relationship. But what is important is the material that the ship is made of. Real friendship and real relationship is made of the material of selflessness and not of selfishness. Thank you.